Hello. If you hear the dogs in my background, I apologize, but let's get started. So, hello, I'm Ramsey Pate, and my essay and presentation is over the impact of business through social media. So, about my essay, it starts with an introduction, and then it goes into what is social media marketing, and then after that, it goes into why does social media marketing help business. So why do people choose social media marketing? How does social media marketing help businesses? So getting into actually how businesses can use social media marketing and how that affects them. And then the career side. So what is the job of a social media marketer? And then after that, a little bit about Facebook as well. So what is social media marketing? Social media marketing is using social media platforms to advertise a business and its products. And the reason that people and businesses do this is because there are tons of people on social media online and on their mobile phones, and using social media you can reach millions or even billions of people, and that just allows a business to get in touch with potentially a lot of people. So, and then why use social media marketing for business? Well, again, social media can allow businesses to advertise to a whole lot of people in different areas and different target markets, um, and different ages, age range, all that. And by using the right platforms, a business has the opportunity to build a large clientele and earn a lot of revenue. Um, and then it's an easy way to advertise with a click of a button. So as long as the business has a social media account and someone that knows how to use social media, they can potentially communicate and reach a bunch of people by just clicking a few buttons instead of having to call a whole list of people or email a whole list of people. That's very time consuming. So before a business can begin the actual advertising process through social media, they need to begin with a strategy first. And that begins with setting goals for the business. So who do they want to reach? How do they want to reach people? Just what are the different ways we can reach people? What are our goals, as in, do we want to put on a nice persona of our business? How do we want our business to be portrayed? Along those lines, along with a plan, how do we want to execute this? Do we want to post so many days in a row? So on and so forth. And then after that, you put the plan in action, and you have social media marketers or social media consultants making those posts. And as those posts start going out, hopefully the business starts to earn and gain more customers. And with that, hopefully they start buying the product or service, and the business begins to see a gain, an increase in revenue. So how does social media affect a business? Well, it creates brand awareness, brand loyalty, an increase in customers, and an increase in revenue. Brand awareness is basically where you put your brand, a business puts their brand out on the internet and on social media, and people start to begin to know about this business and get to know what they stand for, what's their motto, what do they produce, what are their products, what do they provide. And these people might share to other people, their friends, their family, which creates more brand awareness, and it's just a snowball effect. If one person likes their product, they're more likely to share with another, and so on and so forth. And so once someone builds up enough brand awareness, they begin to see brand loyalty, which is a customer who keeps going back to the same brand and buying from the same brand over and over again. And so they're loyal to that brand, and the product or service they provide, they keep coming back to. And with brand awareness and brand loyalty, there's an increase in customers. Social media, again, has a lot of people using platforms, and an increase of customers, is always a nice thing. And as well with that, an increase in revenue, because a lot more people are buying your products, and or they are buying products from you multiple times, or from the business, of course. So Facebook and business, Facebook is probably the number one platform to use. They allow business accounts, and so these business accounts allow the company to see the actual data behind each post. So they can see how many people that the post reaches, who likes it, who shares it. The data behind this, did engagement go up this week or the week before? That's always a good tool to have that Facebook provides, as well as it gives a business the ease of communication, so customers can communicate with the business through Facebook. They can message, they can comment, and hopefully the business can get back to them. But it also, of course, allows the business to put out messages through social media and through Facebook. And it also allows events. So if the business creates an event, or is having an event, they can create an actual Facebook event, and allows the business to see who's coming or who's not going to be able to make it, or who's thinking about it type. And Facebook is most used by people around the world. It has the most users, so it has a bunch of potential for people seeing the business. So on the job, a social media marketer should know the ins and outs of different platforms like Facebook, LinkedIn, YouTube, Instagram, Snapchat, depends on the business's preference. In a corporate job, there are different skills that one can take part of. So a social media marketer could create the content, they could create the captions, they can analyze the data. So it's a bunch of different roles within that job title within corporate. But for a small business, if you're a social media marketer or a social media consultant, it's most likely that you will have to create the content yourself. You will have to share the content on the social media platforms yourself, and analyze it yourself, and give all of this information to the small business. And the salary ranges depending on the criteria and location of the job. If the location is, say, Chicago or Los Angeles, it may be higher. But if you're working for a small business, it's potentially going to be lower, in the lower range. If you're working for a corporate, it may be mid to high range. It just depends on where you are and what you do and who you work for. So why did I choose this topic? I chose this topic because after college, I would like to work as a social media marketer for a company. And hopefully I can work there for about 5 years. And once I gain enough knowledge, I hope to become a social media consultant for a small business, multiple small businesses. And so I would be working for the small businesses and creating content and publishing the content. And I hope I can work up my own small business doing that. And have some people who work for me who can help ease the load a little bit while still helping a bunch of small businesses in our area. So my sources, I chose several journals from the UFIS database as well as Google Scholar, and then I chose 2 articles from Forbes and a blog website. And all of these articles provided great information and great details and data. One of them even included a study of people, seeing how people engaged in different types of social media posts. Also chose these because it showed all of these showed the right information that I needed for this this topic. And that is it. So thank you for listening, and my dog. Have a nice rest of the semester.